Recent studies are changing what scientists thought they knew about cats that live without another cat. Some thrive alone, while others develop subtle behaviors that reveal a very different experience. If your cat has always lived alone, the truth about what that does to them may surprise you. Number 1. The sound they only make for you. Listen to your cat tonight. Really listen. That chirp when you walk in. The short, "Hey, I'm your pee" at the food cupboard. The long complaint when you close the laptop. Adult cats almost never meow at each other. Meowing is kitten language. It is supposed to fade. Your cat never let it fade. There was no cat to talk to, so they kept the kitten voice and aimed it at the only other member of their colony, you. And here is the part owners miss. Solo cats do not just meow more, they invent. Every sound gets tested on you, and the ones you answer survive. Your cat has built a private language out of your reactions. Try this tonight. Pick one sound they make often. Answer it the same way every time. Same word, same tone. Within a week, you will watch them use it on purpose. That voice is aimed at you. So is something else, their tongue. Number 2. Your hair became their grooming partner. You have felt it. Sandpaper tongue in your hair, on your eyebrow, on the same patch of arm every night. In a normal cat colony, this has a name: allogrooming. Cats groom each other's head and neck, the two places they cannot reach alone. It trades scent and keeps the peace. Your cat has nobody to groom, and nobody to groom them. So you got both jobs. That is why they lick you, then shove their skull under your hand. It is not affection on loop. It is an unfinished exchange, and you are the other half of it. Try this. When they lick you, do not just sit there. 2 fingers from between the ears down the back of the neck. Slow. That is the exact motion another cat's tongue would make. Do it once and watch their eyes close. Now, the reason that licking sometimes ends in teeth. Number 3, the bite. Nobody ever taught out of them. Lick, 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 then a bite. Not hard, not soft either. You have probably blamed overstimulation. It is usually something else. Kittens learn bite pressure from other kittens. One bites too hard, the other screams and quits the game, and the lesson lands in 2 seconds flat. That loop is the only thing that teaches a cat where too much is. A cat raised without another cat never got the scream. They got a human who yelped, laughed, and kept petting, so the calibration never finished. This is fixable at any age, and you fix it exactly the way a littermate would. The second teeth touch skin, freeze. No noise, no pulling away, no punishment. Stand up and walk out for 60 seconds, every single time. Play stops when teeth arrive. That is the whole rule. Their teeth still need a legal target, though. Give them one, and watch where they carry it afterwards. Number 4, they carry the toy around like it is alive. There is a specific sound, a muffled yowl, somewhere in the house, at some strange hour. You find them standing over a toy mouse, or a hair tie, or your sock. Owners find this funny. It is not a joke. Cats carry prey somewhere safe, then call. In a colony, that call has an audience, kittens, or the cats they live with. The prey gets delivered to somebody. Your cat calls anyway. Nobody answers, so they do it again next week, and the week after. That is a hunting instinct running with its social half missing. Give it somewhere to land. Keep one toy that only appears during play. When they carry it to you, react. Look at it. Say something. Make it matter. Solo cats repeat anything that gets a response. Responses are exactly what they are studying you for. Which explains the staring. Number 5. The stare that never breaks. You look up, they are already looking. Not blinking, not moving, just watching from the doorway like they have been there a while. Between cats, a long, unbroken stare is a threat. It is rude. Cats learn to look away, to arrive sideways, to soften the face, because another cat corrects them when they do not. Nobody ever corrected your cat, so they stare at you for minutes, and since you have never hissed, they have learned it is completely safe. Here is the strange part. That stare is also how they read you. Your face is the only social signal in their world. They are not being creepy. They are reading the room, and the room is you. Try this. Next time you catch it, hold the look and close your eyes slowly. Open them slowly. If they blink back, you just spoke their language. Then they will get up and follow you. Number 6, you're their entire territory. Kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, back to the kitchen. Your cat is not clingy. Your cat is patrolling. A cat's world is a territory shared with a small group they trust. That is what a colony is. Scent, roots, safe corners, and the members who belong inside it. Your cat's colony has 2 members. One of them keeps moving, so they follow. Not because they need anything, because you are the only moving landmark on a map with nothing else drawn on it. It is also why the bathroom door offends them so deeply. It deletes a colony member behind a wall for no reason they can understand. Try this instead of shutting them out. One soft, raised spot in whichever room you use most. A chair, a shelf, a folded blanket. Watch how fast it becomes their spot. They stop patrolling when they can see you, which is exactly why the front door is a problem. Number 7, what a closed front door does to them. You leave for work. The door clicks, and somewhere behind it, a cat starts calling. Owners assume cats do not care. Research on single-housed cats says the opposite. They show more separation-related behavior than cats living with another cat. Vocalizing, scratching, accidents near doors. It is not spite. It is a colony of 2 dropping to 1. A second cat would have absorbed those hours. Nothing is absorbing them now. So give the hours a job. Feed part of the morning meal from a puzzle you fill right before you leave. Drop a worn t-shirt on their bed. And stop the long emotional goodbye. It teaches your cat that your leaving is a big event worth panicking about. Quiet exit. Loaded puzzle. You're sent in the room. Then there is the 30 seconds when you come back. Most people walk straight past it. Number 8, the greeting. You keep walking past. Tail straight up, a trill, a figure of 8 around your shins while your hands are full of shopping bags. You step over it, every time. That tail-up approach is the clearest friendly signal in the cat world. Cats use it on each other before contact. It is a request, permission to come close. In a 2-cat house, that request gets answered dozens of times a day by another cat. In your house, it gets answered by you or by nobody. This is the exact point where solo cats either stay confident or quietly stop asking. 60 seconds. That is all it takes. Bags down, crouch, let them rub their face on your knuckles, say their name, stroke from cheek to shoulder. 60 seconds there beats an hour on the sofa later. Now watch them at the food bowl. It is stranger than it looks. Number 9, they eat like nobody else is coming. 2 bites, walk away, return an hour later. 2 more bites. Half of you are saying, that is my cat right now. Here is why. In a shared house, eating is a race. Competition speeds cats up and tightens the whole routine. Remove the competition, and dinner becomes a 12-hour buffet with no urgency in it at all. That is not automatically bad, but it has a cost. A solo cat with a permanently full bowl and nothing to do eats from boredom, not hunger, and that is the fastest road to a heavy indoor cat. Fix it without cutting food. Split the daily amount into 3 or 4 small servings. Put at least 1 inside a puzzle feeder or scatter it across a room. Make them work for it. That is the part the other cat used to provide. Boredom shows up somewhere else too. Look at the window. Number 10. The window is doing a job you cannot see. That chattering noise, jaw vibrating, eyes locked, tail flicking at a bird 8 feet away. People call it frustration. Partly, it is also the closest thing your cat has to a social event. A cat with a housemate gets constant input. Movement, sound, another body to track across the room. Your cat gets a room that never changes, so the window becomes the entire outside world, and every sparrow is content. Make it better, because this one is cheap. Put a perch at the glass, at sitting height. Hang a feeder outside, about 3 feet away, so the birds stay safe and visible. Open the window an inch when weather allows. Smell is half of what they are getting. A good window holds a solo cat for hours, cheaper than a second cat. and it never argues over the litter tray. But there is one thing glass can never give them: the warmth of another body. Number 11. They sleep on you because there is no pile. Chest, legs, the back of your knees. The pillow right against your head. Kittens sleep in a pile. Adult cats who live together often still do, pressed together, sharing heat, safe in numbers. Your cat's pile is one cat short, so they built the pile out of you. That weight on your chest at 2 in the morning is not only love, it is the only version of their species' sleeping arrangement that exists in this house. And honestly, it says something good. Cats only sleep touching an individual they consider safe. You passed a test they never lower the bar on. Help them on the nights you are not there. A donut bed with high sides, somewhere warm and slightly raised, mimics being surrounded. Put an unwashed t-shirt inside it. It is not you, but it is close enough to matter. Now, what happens when a real cat finally shows up? Number 12. Another cat would go badly, and here is why. Say a friend brings their cat over, or you decide kindly that yours needs company. It falls apart inside a minute. Flat ears, a scream, a bolt under the bed. This is the real cost of a life without another cat. Social skill is learned, not downloaded. Reading tail positions, approaching at an angle, giving space, backing off, every bit of it gets practiced on other cats. Your cat practiced on nothing. So a second cat is not a gift. It is an exam they never studied for. If you ever do it, go slow. Separate rooms for at least a week. Swap bedding daily so they meet by scent first. Feed on opposite sides of a closed door, then a cracked door. Eye contact comes last. Weeks, not days. Rush it and you get 2 cats who spend the next decade avoiding each other in the same home. The same missing skill explains why they spend half their day putting their face on you. Number 13. They remark you the second you sit down. Cheek on your knuckle, chin on the corner of your phone, a slow drag along the doorframe, then back to your ankle again. People call this affection. It is closer to admin. Cats in a group build one shared colony smell by rubbing on each other and on the same surfaces. A group signature. Everybody contributes to it. Your cat's colony smell has exactly one other contributor, you, and you keep walking outside and ruining it. So every time you come home, they rebuild it from scratch, with their own face, on you. Use this when they are unsettled. New sofa, a move, a bad night. Take a soft cloth, rub it gently over their cheeks, then wipe it on the new thing at their height. You just did their job for them, and a cat with its own smell on a strange object stops treating it as strange. The next thing they claim will be whatever is holding your attention. Number 14. They sit on whatever has your attention. Laptop, keyboard, open book. The exact sheet of paper you need right now. Everybody jokes about this one. Almost nobody explains it. In a 2-cat house, a cat that wants contact goes to the other cat. There is always a warm body nearby that is not busy. Yours has one option, and that option is staring at a screen. So they are not sitting on the laptop to annoy you. They are sitting on the thing that took you away. Test it tonight. Fold a blanket on the desk beside your laptop, same height, close enough that you could touch them without moving. Then work as normal. Most solo cats take the blanket within 3 days because they never wanted the keyboard. They wanted the gap closed. The keyboard was just where the gap happened to be. Now go and look at the litter tray. It says more than you think. Number 15. The litter tray gives them away. 2 things happen in single cat homes. Either they barely cover anything at all, or they dig for a solid 10 minutes like they are hiding evidence. Both come from the same missing piece. Burying is social. In a group, a cautious cat covers carefully to avoid announcing itself, and a confident resident often leaves it open on purpose. It is a message, and a message needs a reader. Your cat has no reader. So the behavior drifts. It either fades out or turns into a long ritual with no audience. Here is what actually matters. A solo cat still needs more than one tray, in more than one room. Not for competition, for choice, and for early warning. The day they start avoiding one tray, you catch a health problem weeks early. Uncovered, unscented, and bigger than you think they need. Choice runs through every one of these. Which brings me to the thing almost everybody gets wrong about cats like yours. Number 16. They are not lonely. They are something else. Here is what people say. A cat alone is a sad cat. Look back at everything we just went through. The voice they invented, the grooming with nowhere else to go, the pile of one, the stare, the patrol, the toy carried through a dark house to somebody who would answer. None of that is an animal in decline. That is an animal that took every instinct built for its own species and pointed all of it at one person. Research from Oregon State found most cats form secure attachments to their owner, the same way infants do. For a cat with no other cat, that attachment is not one bond among many, it is the whole thing. Every social need their species has, filed under one name. So your cat is not missing a cat. Your cat replaced one with you. That comes with a job. It is smaller than you think. The 15-minute rule. Not 15 minutes of cuddling, 15 minutes of being another cat, 5 minutes of wand play, ending in a catch they get to hold, not a laser, nothing they can never win. 5 minutes of touch on the head and neck only. That is the grooming zone, and it is the one another cat would have handled. 5 minutes of nothing at all. Same room, sitting still, no phone, letting them choose whether to come. That last 5 is the one everybody skips, and it is the one that builds a cat who trusts you. Do it at the same time every day. A colony runs on routine. 15 minutes covers the play, the grooming, and the company. That is 3 of the 4 things a second cat would have given them. The 4th one is you, and they already have that. Now count. 16 things happen to a cat who lives their whole life without another cat. Go back through them and count how many your cat does. Drop that number in the comments, just the number. If you counted 12 or more, put the word solo next to it. 12 or more means your cat has not simply adapted to living without their own species. They have rewired around you completely, and that is rarer than people think. And if your cat does something on this list in a way you have never seen explained anywhere, describe it below. I read every one of these, and the strangest ones become the next video.